Hope you guys found some things you love. I love every single one of them. Host Faves weekend will continue live at 7 a.m. Tina will be kicking it off for the rest of the day. Stick with us, so we've got an encore presentation of the TS. Oh yeah, that's the vortex we like to see. Nobody brings you powerful blending quite like Ninja. And you guys, this is the new Ninja Blast Max. It is bigger than the last one. It is more powerful than the last one. And we're giving you a brand new exclusive HSN bundle. In fact, it is the best value you will find anywhere because we're including all the extras. We have 2 totally exclusive color options as well. And this is how you get margaritas at the pool, smoothies at the gym, daiquiris at the tailgate, snow cones on the beach, milkshakes at the campground. Honestly, anywhere you want to go anytime, you get the power of the Ninja Blast Max. And they literally say you blend, you twist, and you go. So we are so excited to bring you the latest evolution. This is the Max. And look at everything you are getting today. You get, I mentioned, more capacity. This is a 22-ounce blending vessel that turns into your on-the-go cup. The last version was only 18 ounces, so it is bigger. It's more powerful. You get a rechargeable base. That means no cords. You can take this anywhere you want to go. You charge it up. It has smart options for you. It even times it out, and this will blast through ice, fruits, veggies, anything that you're making on the go. You also get the sip lid with the handle. What's so cool is when you're done blending up your drink, you tap this, it opens up. You can now sip right out of the top. You've got the handle on the back here that makes it easy to hold or even lift up and hold this way. All you do is twist and take it on the go. It is absolutely genius, but I mentioned the best value you're going to find because we're also including for you the insulated sleeve. That's a $15 value you would have to buy separately. You can pop this off, slip it right over, and keep those frosty drinks cold, cold, cold. Here's your charging cord as well. You get a booklet with recipe ideas and 6 amazing colors to choose from. This is the cool gray. You'll see it has like an ombre effect. We have the teal, which is totally exclusive. The dark cherry, this is my favorite, another exclusive HSN color. We have lavender and we have deep navy available. I mentioned it is the best value. The actual Ninja Blast Max on its own is $100. We're also including the $15 value of that insulated vessel sleeve. This is $115 value today. $69.99. Look at our flex pay. 14 bucks gets it home. We ship it to you for free. And now it's time for the fun part. Rochelle Lucas is here. She is a food blogger, recipe developer, a travel expert. And so you know a thing or two about food.
I do.
On the go.
I do.
Welcome back, my friend.
Thank you.
This is, okay, so the original Ninja Blast had almost 700 perfect 5-star reviews.
We love it.
And this is the upgrade version.
We love it. So this is the Ninja Blast Max. It is bigger. It is 22 ounces. It's more powerful. You can see that vortex going through. We also gave you extra buttons here, so you also have a fresh and a smoothie and then also your blend. So you've got 3 different functions here that are auto IQ. Of course, you can stop it when you want it to go, but the best part is 50% lighter.
You guys, and it fits in your cup holder too.
It does. This is my favorite part. This is what we mean by twist and go. And you don't even have to line it up. You don't even have to look at it. You just put it just twist and go. And that's how easy it is. So you don't have to line it up. So we make it really easy. We wanted to make it more portable. We wanted to make it lighter. And so it's 50% lighter. Even though it's bigger, even though it's more powerful, it's 50% lighter. So you can just take it with you wherever you're going.
It's so genius. And it's Ninja. So we know it's powerful, right? And this is that max version. Nobody has a deal like this. It's a totally exclusive bundle. And here is what makes it so cool. All of these features. Why would we want to be on the go? Well, in the summertime, we're at the pool and the tailgate and we're camping and the beach and the sports activities. Why not be able to whip up your favorite drink and take it with you? Even if it's just at work. Even if it's just at the gym, everyday activities.
Absolutely. So I love it that you can take it with you wherever you go, whether you take it to your vacation rental, on the boat, at the beach, in your hotel room. For me, I even love just using it at home because it's such a small profile that this is my go-to blender at home because I don't have a lot of counter space, and so this is the one I love to use. I keep the rechargeable base next to where I recharge my phone. It's so easy, and I love using it for my morning smoothies. But you know, think about all of your cocktails this summer.
Oh my gosh.
Taking it by the pool.
Let's start.
Let's
something in action.
Okay, all right, let's do some ice here. So I just have some ice here, and then also in this one we have a blueberry muffin smoothie. So your smoothies don't have to be boring. They can also be delicious too. And so we're giving you all of that power that Ninja is known for, except we're giving it to you in a portable blender. And so listen to how it's doing the ice. And I'm holding it like this immediately. It does. And I'm holding it like this because I want you to see that it is portable. And because it doesn't have any liquid in there too, I'm just giving it a little shake to go to those blades. But it is turning that ice into snow. And so you can do your margaritas. You can do all of those wonderful things. I can hear that it's about done. I'm just going to take a little peek here so you can see.
I mean, instant snow cones,
look at
you
the
guys.
snow. I mean, it's just a whirlwind of snow in there.
But the reason we show you that is usually when you've got a cordless type of blender, it's not, you're having chunks in your smoothies, the ice doesn't get blended. That's not what we want. So we wanted to show you the power. And I love that there's only 3 options that you have to choose from. So that makes it smart too.
It makes it really easy. So I just use the blend option here. You can go hands-free too. So if you have a really busy morning and you just want to set it and forget it, you can set it on your countertop. It does have a no-slip bottom here. So that way you can just take it to go. But if you're in a real hurry, it is cup holder safe too. So you can put it in your cup holder in your car. I hear that this is done, so I'm gonna stop it. The blend function here has about a 30-second pre-program. You also have your crush and your smoothie. So the crush is what I'm gonna use for like my margaritas and any of my frozen drinks. And then you also have a smoothie function here that has some starts and stops. So if you're doing things in here that have like seeds and leafy greens, which we're gonna do here for you in a bit, that's what I would use for that too. So this is ready to go. You can sip in the lid, it actually locks in, and there's a little handle here. I gotta show you the trick that I love with the handle. I love that it is here, so it makes it really comfortable for your hand. So we even thought about making it ergonomic. So when you are taking it for your walk, it's like a little handle. So this one's for you.
Ooh, thank you.
And it's a blueberry muffin smoothie.
Okay.
Tastes like blueberry muffin, right?
How in the world did you, what is in this? That's delicious.
That recipe is actually included. So we do have some recipes included. We have lots of recipes on ninjakitchen.com, but that one's included in the manual that comes with it. So you can try it at home. Of course, we've got blueberries in there. You could do your protein powder, your collagen,
oh my gosh,
little banana, a little bit of vanilla,
so
and it tastes like dessert.
And by the way, because we're giving you that insulated sleeve, if you did want to put this on, then you can have it stay insulated for you. Look at this.
That really helps with the sweat too. So now like if you're putting this in your purse or something,
And you can see how much you have left. And normally, by the way, you'd have to buy that separate. That's a $15 value you're not paying for. The actual Ninja Blast Max is $30 off. We're shipping it free, and we have 5 flex pay. It's like every awesome benefit you could possibly have, you're getting tonight. Dark Cherry is the front runner. I knew it. We called it before the show.
That one I have at home.
It is a totally exclusive HSN color, and so is the beautiful teal. So grab yours, you guys. You get everything you need. We're gonna make some margaritas.
I'm mixing a margarita now, and I'm holding it up because I want you to see it is cordless. And so the base is something that you're gonna recharge, and we include these stickers on here to make it really easy. So you don't even have to get the manual out, like if you're taking this with you to go to the beach or to the pool, you can just read the stickers to let you know what you need to do. I've got that blend setting going on right now, but I can tell that it's already done, so I'm just gonna pause it. So you can start and stop it by hitting that button as well. But this is how easy it is to twist and go. This is what we mean by twist and go. Now I can take this with me, you know, to the beach or go for a walk, or I don't have to carry that heavy motor when I'm walking around with it. Plus you get multiple blends with each one. So if you're out on the boat all day, you can be, you know, doing your margaritas for everybody, and that way, you know, you can have your drinks wherever you are.
How often do you charge yours up?
I charge mine probably twice a week. So I charge mine up like on a Sunday and usually a Thursday, and I'm good to go. The number of charges depends on what you're using it for. So if you're using it for a smoothie or if you're using it for something with the ice, you can kind of see here in that margarita how everything's blended together down there.
Super frothy.
Super frothy. All the ice has been blended. So I love it for summertime because you're gonna be able to take it with you wherever you wanna go. Whether you're at the vacation rental, at the beach, at the pool, pool. If you travel, if you know somebody that travels a lot, this is a great gift for them because they can eat healthy on the go. They can do their protein smoothies.
And honestly, you want the power of a corded blender, but without having to be tethered. You don't want the giant thing that you have to hide under your cabinets or cram it in there, or you have it up on the countertop. This would be great for everyday use as well. And a lot of people do end up doing that because they're like, I'm only making a little bit at a time. I don't need 5 gallons of my smoothie, right? And then if you're in a hurry, twist that off, take it in the cart, fits in your cup holder. It doesn't leak out the top. Like it actually, this is that blueberry muffin smoothie that we just made. Look at this. So if you're throwing it in your work bag or your kids are putting it in their backpack, you're good to go. I mean, it doesn't get easier and more convenient than this, and nobody can beat our price. The value we have is the best you're gonna find because we're including all the extras as well.
I love it.
And we have free shipping and we have 5 flex pay. It is $115 value today. This is our summer Host Faves weekend. We all love Ninja and so do you, so that's why it's our today's special. $14 gets it home.
I love it. I love it. I see the camera here. I wanted to show you real quick the blades inside. So the blades are contained. You were telling me a story about your kids earlier, and that when the blades, you can see the blades here, they're already contained in the vessel. This is really easy to clean. I even have a confession to make that I left this in my car one day after having my smoothie, so it really got caked on with the Florida sun and heat that we're having. It's still cleaned up super easy. All I do is I put a little bit of warm soapy water in there, run it on blend, and it rinses really easily.
But usually it's like the blades are on the lid or on a separate part.
Yes, and
what
that
I
can
was
make it
saying
dangerous.
was that makes it dangerous. You're dealing with it. It's sitting in the sink. Your hands can hit it. I like that this is self-contained.
It makes it a little bit safer, doesn't it, for kids?
Okay, what
so
is
let's
that?
talk about our coffee drinks. And so this one, I'm gonna actually select the Crush because we've got some ice in there. So I'm doing my coffee drink. Think about how expensive coffee drinks have gotten. They're like $7. This is now something you can take with you to go. It is cup holder safe. I can make my coffee the way I want it, but also with that pre-program, you hear it start and stop. So I'm not actually doing that. The Blast is doing that. So it's got that pre-programmed start and stop. It really makes a really thick smoothie. It makes really thick coffee drinks. And so it's bringing everything down to the blades. I don't even hear the ice in there anymore. It's already done. And if you're like on the go and you're ready to drink it and you hear that the ice is done, of course you can always hit that middle button and then twist and go. And I love it.
It's
and you're ready to go.
It's so good. That's the dark cherry. It's beautiful. And oh my goodness, that looks creamy.
I spilled a little.
Frothy.
But it's very frothy, very creamy. Of course, you could, you know, skip that drive-through and then have your coffee ready to go.
Thick that is.
Very thick, very delicious. And I love that I can save money and also take it to go. But look, I've got so much left because it's 22 ounces.
Yeah, so this is the Max. This is the newer improved version. So it's more capacity, more power. We're giving you more included in your bundle. You get your base, the vessel, you get the lid. It comes with the handle. You get the charging cord, the booklet. You have recipe ideas, and you get the $15 insulated sleeve included that you would have to buy separately. So it is a huge bundle. It's really awesome, and this is something you'll use, honestly, every single day.
I honestly use mine every single day. I go for my walk in the morning. I listen to my audiobooks, my podcast. I make my morning smoothie. I love having this handle. So yeah, for sure. That one, the next one's a martini, by the way. So we've got some alcohol coming up.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
So I love when I'm drinking it that it has this ergonomic handle that makes it really easy to carry. I love that I don't have to carry the motor base. So it's 50% lighter than the previous Blast because you're able to twist and go. You don't have to carry this with you. And this is a lot of weight because that's where all the power is coming from. Now you can just twist it off, take this to go. But then when I'm done drinking my smoothie, I usually just kind of like walk with it like this. And so I hang it this way. And so I love that we really have thought through all of the different things that you tell us that you want. When you do your reviews, we read them. And one of the things you said, we want it powerful. We want it to have more ounces in it. We want it to be lighter. We want to be able to take the lid off. And so we did all of those things for you here.
Truly, this is a big mug. I've drank a lot of it already, and we still have
a lot
left inside. Okay, espresso martini. I never thought to do a frozen one.
It's summertime. I'm putting ice in everything because it's hot. And so this is a frozen espresso martini. It's 22 ounces. So you're gonna have enough to at least do 2 espresso martinis, but because of that, because it's rechargeable and because you can take it with you to go, of course you can have this with you at the pool or on your boat and do multiple blends as well.
Imagine that when you're having people over for a pool party and everyone's outside and you've got all your ingredients set up and you're just rocking and rolling with your signature frozen drinks. It's super simple and really creates a, look at how smooth
I love
that
it.
looks. Do you see any chunks of ice?
I can see kind of the foaminess and the ice coming up the side of the glass there. Let me see if I can do this fancy like the bartenders do. I'm gonna put three little,
oh my gosh.
I think this is for life, for luck, and I forget the third one.
My belly.
There we go.
Beautiful.
It's great. And look, because it's twist and go, I still have some left over, so I can pour another drink, and then I would be able to make more.
Look at the froth on that.
The froth.
So Ninja is known for the power of their motors and their sharpness of their blades and their blending champs at this point. I mean, honestly, you guys are killing it in the marketplace.
Thank you.
And this is their latest innovation. Like, the technology is getting better and better. Normally when something's cordless, you lose that power. You don't create frozen espresso martinis that have that froth, right? And this one, because it is the Max, it is more powerful. It's a larger capacity. It's 22 ounces. We have new 6 colors, 2 of which are exclusive, dark cherry, far and away the best seller right now. It's absolutely gorgeous. We're including that $15 accessory, the insulated sleeve. You're gonna love that when you're on the go, so it's not sweating. It fits in your cup holder. It fits in your backpack. We showed you that it does not leak anywhere. Like, you truly can take this on the go. We've got a lot to get through here. I'm gonna let you keep
I know. We're gonna have to start doing some double blending here, I think, to finish up the half hour. But I wanted to show you something different other than doing drinks like smoothies, coffee drinks, margaritas. It does all of those things really well. But think about if you're taking it camping. Think about somebody that has a camper. If they want to cook, this does a regular blend too. So we've got some whipped cream in here. Look at how you're gonna hear it change. So listen for it. So it's basically the liquid whipped cream in there. You'll hear it change. It's whipping air in there. You can kind of hear it starting to get thicker. It's done. It is done. So we've made some fresh whipped cream to go on our little strawberry shortcake here. So anybody that is on the go that loves traveling this summer, whether they're camping, whether they've got a vacation rental, and they want to be able to do their homemade whipped cream.
Wow, that's impressive.
Now you could do it sugar-free. You could add a little vanilla. You could add sugar to it if you wanted to add sugar to it. But we just did whipped cream in our Ninja Blast Max.
Oh my gosh.
Isn't that
great?
I mean,
you do. You have to think of this as a blender. Like, yes, we're making smoothies and we're making frozen drinks, but it truly is a super powerful motor and super sharp blades.
It is. And because
you can do food.
You can do food. And because the motor is a twist and go, you can remove the motor. You can just stick the vessel in the refrigerator if you've got some leftover whipped cream. So I love that too. It's so easy. It's so easy.
Now, we talk a lot about summertime, you're entertaining, and dips, the top of the list, right? Those are party faves.
I've done salsa in here. I've not tried guacamole, but I guess we're going to be doing it here tonight because we've got a little salad dressing here. So you can see we've got some kale, we've got some avocado, we've got our yogurt in there. This is how easy it is to make your own homemade dressing to go. Now remember, this is portable, so you could be at your vacation rental, you could be at your, at the pool house, making your own dips, making your own salad dressings, making your own whipped cream, all of these different things. It is so easy to use. It's powerful. It's cordless. It's 22 ounces. It's something that I think you're going to love using all summer. Obviously, you're going to love using it for the margaritas and all of those different things, but to do your dips in it as well.
Yeah, maybe you're out at like a family picnic, or it's time to eat, and you don't want to buy the store-bought stuff, but this is portable. So you've got your fresh ingredients already loaded in it, even just in the cooler. Pop the base on. And go. Like, look, I mean, that looks
This
incredible.
is just a little avocado dip. It really smells like ranch, too. It smells delicious.
It does smell good. That looks so great.
So I love that you're able to do all of these different things. I mean, that was avocado. That was whole pieces of cilantro. That was, our sour cream and a little bit of yogurt. So we were able to create this dip to go. I mean, imagine being on the beach and being like, I'm just gonna make a homemade dip here.
Right? Or a mango margarita.
Ooh, let's do that.
That's what that looks like to me.
Let's do that. So we'll do the mango margarita.
Okay.
What I love about it too, because you are able to twist off the base, we say twist and go, but I also like twist and prep because you can prep all of your ingredients, have this in the cooler, especially if you have more than one, and then have your margaritas in one and have your dip in the other, have this chilling in your cooler, and then it's ready to go when you're at the pool or at the beach. So here we go. We're gonna make our little margarita. So we've got our ice, we've got our margarita mix, we've got a little bit of mango. You can see how it's pulling everything down to the blades. You've got that really powerful blender. It's 22 ounces, so it's bigger, it's more powerful, but remember, it's 50% lighter because you're able to remove that base. So it is cordless. It's something that you're gonna recharge. I recharge mine at least twice a week, like on a Sunday and a Thursday. You definitely can use it multiple times on one charge. And all you have to do is you're gonna have a little, we're gonna give you the cord and I'll show it, but you just kind of plug it in here. I keep it where I keep my iPhone, where I have to.
And that's it.
That's it.
And you know, even just for more ease of use, like maybe you just want this as your everyday blender. It's 22 ounces. You know, if it's just like a couple of you that you're making things for, you don't need the giant blender. This is so much more lightweight and easy to maneuver, easy to clean. You put a little bit of soapy water and run it, and then you dump it out and rinse, and you are good to go. Now, if you're just joining in, I'm glad, because we're 20 minutes in already, and these have been very popular. It is the newest, latest innovation from the Ninja Blast. This is the new Max. So bigger capacity from 18 ounces to 22, more powerful motor, bigger exclusive bundle that we're giving you. We're getting you the insulated sleeve, you get your cord, you get your vessel, the lid, the base, the booklet with the recipes, all of it. It's $115 value for $69.99. It is the best value you will find out there. Our flex pay means you get it home for $14 and we ship it for free. Great giftable as well. Maybe you're thinking a Father's Day, housewarming gifts, hostess gift. I mean, a $14 hostess gift.
Your bridal shower, all of those things.
Or someone going off to college, they don't have a ton of space. It's completely cordless. You recharge it, you don't need any batteries, and it's Ninja, so you know it's super powerful.
Absolutely. And I was gonna say, I love that we're giving you the sleeve too. You'll notice they get sweaty. I mean, ice and cold drinks, they get sweaty, right? And so we're giving you the neoprene sleeve too, so that way you can put it on there. It's not going to get sweaty in your car. It's not gonna get sweaty in your purse. We're actually gonna keep it a little insulated, and then we have that little window there so you can see how much you have left. So I love that this is also included, and I also love that we have this ergonomic handle that you can use either, with your hand this way or if you're carrying it this way. And so we really have thought of everything.
It's really genius. We've done so much.
We've done so much.
We've had margaritas, iced coffees. You've done dip with cream.
We've done dip
what
with
do we
cream.
Have here now?
Let me go to the fridge because this one we actually prep. So remember how I was saying it's great that you can twist off the motor so that way you can prep your ingredients to go. So you could just have this in your cooler or maybe have it in the fridge ready to go, like if you've got a busy morning and you're going to work and you want to prep things the night before, your smoothie's already prepped. So you don't even have to add the ingredients in the morning.
Smart.
All you have to do is twist and go.
This is amazing, by the way.
Do you love it?
Oh my
Careful,
gosh,
because there's real alcohol in there.
Really? It's delicious.
I love that you love it.
It's super frothy and icy.
I love it. I love it. And think about how much you'd spend at a restaurant for that, like $18 plus tip. Now you're able to make them at home, or you can bring your blast with you wherever you go, to the pool, to the beach, all those different things. And so now I'm gonna make my smoothie. All I did was hit the on button. I'm gonna hit blend. These ingredients I had in the fridge ready to go, so now I can prep the night before. I can have my smoothie ingredients ready to go. And if I'm running late in the morning, this is cup holder friendly. So I can stick this in my cup holder in my car. I can put that neoprene sleeve on here so that way it doesn't get sweaty. But even if I've just got 30 seconds in the morning, if I pre-prepped my ingredients and put this in the refrigerator, it's ready to go. Let me hit stop so you can see. All I have to do is twist and go, and I can take it with me.
I love how easy it comes off.
It comes off really
easily.
Like,
it really is not complicated. It's basically ready to go out of the box. You just have to charge it up.
And it doesn't matter where you twist on. I know in previous Ninja products you'd have to line up. I think the previous blast you had to line up the little, we had little carrots on there. You don't have to do that now. It doesn't matter where you twist it. It will kind of click in. You can hear it. You can hear it click. You hear that?
It's exciting because the last model that was smaller, less powerful, and had those other changes, that one has almost 700 perfect 5-star reviews here at HSN. So imagine this, taking all the little things you said could be better have been done now.
Absolutely.
What
so
is
this
that?
one is a green. This one's a green smoothie. We also have a carrot apple kale wake up smoothie. So that's why the orange is in here. And then this one is just our regular protein smoothie. So this is what I usually do in the morning, is a little bit of protein powder, a little bit of collagen powder, like a half a banana, a little bit of vanilla, and I'm ready to go. But look at how easily it blended all of that up. Again, it's 22 ounces, so you're not having to fight room in there for your extra ice. Like sometimes in the older blast, I would put all my ingredients in there and I wouldn't have enough room for ice, and you want it to be cold. You want to be able to add your ice. Now you've got that extra room. Now you've got that full 22 ounces. You can take it with you to go. You have the pre-programmed settings here, but even if you want to stop it, like I don't hear any ice in there, so I'm going to stop it because I know it's done. It's so powerful that you can just hit the on-off button there, and then when you're ready to go, you twist and go. That is how easy.
Imagine being able to use chunky peanut butter without little bits and pieces, get all the ice. You make a great point. Now that it's larger, you can actually fit as much ice as you want inside. your, you know, solid like kale. Maybe you add carrots and veggies and things. To have a blade from Ninja and a power motor base that can just blast through those things. This is why we love Ninja, everybody. It's the start of summer. I really want you to be able to be out at the beach or the boat or the tailgate, poolside, and to make your favorite icy cold frozen drinks. Maybe it is those smoothies for the gym, or it is the dips when you're entertaining. You will not find a better value out there. We're giving you everything. Look at this. You can, we're doing both. We're just gonna do them both because it's that easy.
Here we go. So we're doing our last little smoothie here. So this is just a berry smoothie. I've got some banana in here. I've got some peanut butter. But this is how easy it is to take to go. Again, it is cordless. You're going to recharge the base. Take it with you. You can pre-prep your ingredients in the vessel. You either put that in your cooler and take it to the beach, or have it in your refrigerator ready to go when you're ready to go to work in the morning. And then once it's done, you twist and go.
So good.
It's 50% lighter. You don't have to carry the motor base with you.
And actually take it with you in the car. Don't worry about it leaking everywhere. Throw it in your backpack or your gym bag. You got kids going to summer camp and you want them to be able to have like an icy cold drink. I mean, all of these ideas, these things that you can do. I can't wait to see the reviews come in on the Max, because it's bigger, it's better, it's more powerful, and it's the best value. This should be just the Ninja Blast Max, brand new to the market, is $100. And you get the $15 insulated sleeve, so it's a $115 value. $69.99 is our price. The Flex Pay, $14, you guys. I mean, you'd spend that just on that delicious spicy mango margarita that definitely has actual alcohol in it. Very tasty. But this is such a steal, so I hope you get yours, Rochelle. You are amazing. Thank you so much. It's been fun. We'll see you back live in the morning?
Yes, I'll be here in the morning.
Sounds good. Stick with me. It's Host Faves weekend. I got to pick and curate my 2 hours, so we're gonna keep shopping when we return.
Hey there. Let's chat about getting some of the best deals on the things you love. Because when you're an HSN card VIP, the perks are all yours. And who doesn't love extra perks? Like 12 to 18-month VIP financing on select items, plus extra flex on items that you love all day, every day. And HSN card VIPs enjoy extra perks. Oh, if you apply today and if approved, you could get $25 off your order. So, are you ready to jump in? Give them a ring or visit hsn.com.
Summer Host Faves are here.
And we're packing in more than 20
of the summer's best today specials and must-haves. Handpicked by us.
All of us. Tune in to soak up sunny deals,
Cool offers. And extra special surprises. Plus, even more at hsn.com. Curated just for you.
Summer Host Faves.
Here at HSN, we base our retail values on nationwide information. Retail value is an indication of the price you would expect to pay for the same or similar item elsewhere, not the price at which you would be able to sell the item. Prices do vary around the country, so ours might be different from prices in your area. For more information, call one of our customer service reps at 1-800-284-3900.
Everybody, it's Host Faves at Weekend. My name is Michelle Yarn. We get to curate our shows, and I am bringing you this hour the best items that you have to have for the summertime. We've got our frozen mango margarita, thanks to our today's special from Ninja. The next thing we need is a super portable way to stay cool in this summer heat. This is from Bell & Howell. You might recognize it. Has almost 30 perfect 5-star reviews. It just recently debuted. It has sold out multiple times. The reason we love it so much, you have 2 fans and you have 3 misters. You pour water into the top, ice water is best, and you get this beautiful, refreshing, cool, fine, dry mist. When you combine the two, you guys, you are going to cool down in no time. What I really like though, you've got this like leather handle on the top. It's completely portable. There's no cords, there's no batteries. You recharge it. It even comes with a remote control and party lights. So you can have a blast with this anywhere you need to stay cool. And if it's a party, you know Chad Allen is involved. So Chad, welcome in, my friend. I brought you the leftovers of our frozen margarita.
This is nice.
Isn't that amazing?
Wow.
It's pretty solid, right?
Wait a second, you guys know this is like
It's
real.
incredible, but I'm just saying, you combine that
What's
with
in
this,
this? Can I
it's
try that?
vacation anywhere. It's mango, it's a little bit of alcohol, it's a lot of ice.
Oh, that was Amanda for sure.
And that's another, it's all about portability now.
Oh my goodness.
Not good.
Okay, can we talk about
we don't
my
want to
item?
be
I'm just kidding.
tethered anywhere we go.
That was
And
so good.
It's so
Sorry.
good. But this is like, this reminds me of, I was in South Beach once, in my younger days. And we were outside having cocktails on the sidewalk, and it's Miami, and it's hot. And the only thing that made us stay was the fact that they had these misting devices above all of the tables. Because once you combine that mist with a breeze, it is like you cool down instantly.
Oh, that is the whole trick.
It's amazing.
You can have a fan all day long, but if you don't have a mister, then the atmosphere around the fan is still hot.
Yes.
And that's why restaurants and big resorts and everybody has misting. We just happen to be living in the day and age where we can bring it to the regular consumer market, where we have a misting fan, two high powerful fans. I'm almost afraid to say like the size, because these are much more powerful than the size diameter you're used to seeing. So you're used to seeing a fan this size and going like, well, I know what that size fan feels like.
Sure.
Not this one. This has 3 speeds per fan. Okay, so 3 speeds here and 3 speeds here. So you have a lot of customizable ability here. And 3 misting jets, so you can go 1, 2, or all 3. The leather carry strap, of course, I'm gonna set this down because it is oscillating. So it's going back and forth 90 degrees. And when you have a misting fan that's able to go back and forth 90 degrees like that, the entire family is cold, right?
Yes.
Cooled down. And summer is here in Tampa. I did pull up the weather map for the whole country.
Okay.
It's hot everywhere.
It's everywhere.
But we're a lot hotter. So
It's like
I feel
96 today, it was crazy.
yeah, and we're living in the future because we know what it feels like at 96.
Yeah.
Some of us in New York, I talked to my New York folks today, they're like, Chad, it's only like 65 degrees. I'm like,
You'll get there, friends.
Get ready.
And think how nice you could be out on your back patio. You could bring it to work. You could be using this in your garage, by the grill. I mean, maybe you're going to like the sports games and the tailgating and the outdoor festivals, the camping. Being portable and rechargeable means you don't have to stay tethered to any one location with this.
The hot metal bleachers at the T-ball game.
Oh my gosh.
Grandma and Grandpa
Imagine
show
showing
up.
up with this.
Yeah, maybe you have a bag chair and you bring it to the T-ball game for the grandkids, right? You can take this out. It lasts like 6 or 7 hours.
Wow.
There's a lot of features, so I don't want to quote exactly because if you turn it on 3 and then 3 misters, you're only going to get about 6 hours. But if you dial it back and only use 1 mister and level 2 speed, you're going to get more time.
And you've got lights.
And bless you if you're out of the T-ball game for 7 hours.
Yeah.
But you have the LED.
Feels like it, Chad.
The LED, I'm sure it does. Yeah, you have children. The LED lights inside, they're built into the actual fan. And so wherever the fan is pointing, the light is pointing. And so that is important because you might be out in the evening. You might be outside until the evening hours. And so if it gets a little dark, you don't have to worry and run back in. I'm talking like the picnic, the tablescape out at the park when you're at one of those picnic tables, just letting the kids play on the slide and the swings. You can be comfortable as a parent by setting this next to you, but the entire area is getting cold, or cooled down, I should say, with the water. You can control the temperature of the water too.
Incredible.
Which you pointed out in the very beginning, and I'm going to show you on mine. And I know I'm talking a lot, I apologize. I just want to make sure you get to know all the facts before we really decide to order it. So the top is a lid, okay? And it has a seal all around it. And so you want to fill it directly to the fill line. User mistake. If you go over the fill line and you close it, the water's gonna go poop. It's gonna squirt out a little bit. So then it seals down. And now I can take that with me. I choose to use ice water. Why? Because the colder the water that you put into it, the colder the mist coming out of it.
And you know what? It's a cool, super fine, almost like a dry mist. It's not like I'm getting wet or have droplets on me. And it's incredible, the technology of how having that mist, it can kind of carry that cool air coming from the fans out to everybody. And I was just thinking about my aunt, you know, she lives on the water, she has a big pool. She is the house that we do all the entertainment at in the summer. But everyone's sitting around, and if you're not in the water, you're sweating. And that's uncomfortable.
That's exactly
Imagine having a bunch of these and setting them on all of the little end tables and side tables up on the bar that she has and just letting it run. And then people are cool, and it just makes your day more enjoyable.
Yeah, our producer, Sam, she loves to lay by the pool and tan. I know her. We've been friends for a couple of decades.
And she's got the tan to prove it.
That's right. You can put this on the side table next to the tanning, you know, the chair that you lay out on, things like that. There's a lot of places to use it, but why do you want it? Why do you need to use it? Why do you want to spend 40 bucks for this particular fan? Well, you don't need any batteries, you don't need an outlet, you don't need to plug it in. You will recharge it whenever the battery dies, of course, but it's more than a fan. It is a misting fan. If you've never experienced your environment with a misting fan, think about, as Michelle pointed out, think about the restaurant you went to or the beach resort you went to, and how did they cool down that entire patio or that entire table area where they have all the outdoor seating? It was the mist. Maybe you weren't directly in the breeze of the fan, but having that mist changes the entire, you don't even need this powerful of a fan if you add the mist to it. We could have doled that down.
Moving it across the room. I mean, this is so cool. We have had this on, so how many times have we had to replenish our quantity on this?
We've replenished the quantity 4 times.
Oh my gosh.
And we've only been on like 5 times.
Yes, the first time you brought it in, it sold out in 2 airings. So all of us got left out in the dust. We didn't even get to present it. So Belle and Howell had to scramble to bring you more. It's normally $50, but for Host Faves, I got you a price of $39.99. If you're using FlexPay with 5 Flex on everything, it's $8 to get. And look how cool the lights are too. Like, I love the LED light feature you can use.
Yeah, because we really do feel it, because we've used things like this. Belle and How, we have a lot of engineers. We all use the product. Everybody in the offices,
it's so good.
we all use the products, okay? So we all have upgrades every year over the other. We've had fans for so many years now with Belle and Howell. We said, look, we're gonna throw a lot of spaghetti at the wall. We sat around that conference table and we said, we want misting jets. And they said, okay. We said, well, 3 of them.
Yeah.
we want more than 1 head. They said, well, how many heads? We're like, okay, 2, but we want 3 speeds on those 2. We thought we were like this tough crowd coming in, these people who we want these things. They gave us everything. They gave us every feature we ever found inside of a fan. And then the oscillating also, that I keep forgetting to talk about, how it's rotating all by itself. The last feature that we were like, they've said yes to everything.
Okay.
All right, how about LEDs? And they're like, LEDs.
Fine, let's do it.
And they did it. And so it all came together at the same price point it would have been in without all the extra features, which we are so proud of. Adding that water chamber at the top where you can put in your own ice water controls the temperature of the mist. And it is a dry mist that's meant to cool the air around the fan down. It brings the entire temperature of the surrounding environment down. You don't have to be sitting in this direct breeze. I've had family members where they get sensitive in a breeze, like their eyes dry out, they wear contacts and things. And so maybe you're that human where you don't like to sit directly in the breeze, but you want to be cooled down. This does that with that cool, dry mist.
You know,
the ribbon that we just put on there so you can understand there's a breeze going on. These are not on 3, by the way. And then you get a remote control included.
I love that feature.
And when you don't have the remote control, all the buttons are on the side, but the top fan and the lower fan, there's the LED lights, there's your mister, rotation, it's all there, okay? If you ever lose this remote control, all of those buttons are also right there on the side where you have access to them. They're labeled so you don't have to remember what they are. You don't buy any batteries for this. The battery's already built in. We give you a really long cable to recharge it up. In fact, I'll unravel this. In case you are a sleeper who likes to have a fan running while you're sleeping.
That's an idea.
You might want to have this plugged in 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and always running like a real corded fan.
You know what I also love too? Wow, that is long.
You can do that on your side table.
I also love too that it's portable, right?
Yes.
But it's not something portable that is a pain in the butt to carry around. Like, you could literally throw this in your beach bag. It weighs 2 pounds, you guys. It is a little over 6 inches wide, and it's 14 inches tall. So truly, you can fit this in your tote bag and take it even when you're it's summertime. I'm trying to get my kids outside more. They want to go to the park. Well, the only bad thing is I have to go to the park. So I have to sit at the bench and sweat to death while they're running around. I could bring this in my tote bag with all the snacks and things that we have and set it. Look at this, even for grilling. The poor grill master is the one that's sweating like crazy, right? Put this right next to them. Do you have camping trips planned? Do you have, I don't know, big parties you're gonna be having where you wanna entertain an $8 flex pay? You get a couple of these and set them around your patio when you have people over.
The fur babies.
Those tables are gonna be the most popular tables, or the people standing in that area. Yeah, your pets.
Yeah, put it on
Maybe
the
you've got a
ground.
hot room, you've got a sunroom you love, but it's too hot in there. Bring this in there, and now you can actually enjoy that room. Like, the possibilities are endless, but it truly is portable.
I mean, I could run down an entire list of places to use this, but I'll leave that to your imagination.
Yeah.
I can do all the features of the actual fan and do my position here and tell you all about it. So you have this tall fan, but slender, so you can put it almost anywhere. Doesn't take up a lot of space, meant to be on the ground or up tall on the table. It's up to you. Misting fan is included. You got 3 jets that you can dial down, 3, 2, or 1, two heads that rotate around, ice water in the top. Michelle, this is like, I don't know how you did this price though, because that is like beyond.
Well, Host Faves, we do get a little bit of pull. We get to kind of curate our hours together. We bring you special pricing for the Host Fave shows. I know you've got only one other host that has this in their show, and then that is it, you guys. So don't miss out again. Don't let it sell out before you get yours, because the time to use it is now. You're gonna be so happy that you got this, especially at this price, because to Chad's point, this is normally $50. So not only is it $39.99, we have 5 flex pay on it as well. So it's $8, get it home, try it for 30 days. If you don't love it, send it back. But if you have this in your arsenal, there's nothing you can't do this summer. Like, you don't have to worry about being uncomfortable. Maybe you wanna bring it out to the pickleball court, have it on the table, and when you're sitting to have your water, you've got this running too to help cool you down. The possibilities are endless. That's what we love about this.
Yeah, and
the reviews are phenomenal too.
Oh, they're amazing at all of our retailers. Nobody can beat this price at any other store.
Yeah.
Speaking of brand names and stores, Bell & Howell, we've been around 117 years. We're in 99 countries. We don't really have the opportunity to do it wrong, quite frankly. And if I tilt these fans around, you can understand the manipulation you can do with this. Maybe you have somebody that's sitting below you or up above you. If you have a side table like that, your misting is controlled by your blue button or on the side, so I can crank that down to 2 or just 1 or no mist at all. You don't have to use that mist if you don't want to. You can crank these down to 1 also if you just want a very light speed. Where does the water actually go though if you're just joining us? This is a lid on the top, and so you just pop that lid off. You pour the water to the fill line, and you put the lid right back on. If you have this leather strap in the front of those misters, though, it will block your mist. So just make sure that leather strap is behind. It's your carry handle to move it all around, because this is portable. No plugs, no cables, nothing to do here except recharge it up after about 6 or 7 hours of runtime. If you crank the fans down a little bit and crank those misters down a little bit, of course you can get much more time out of it. The remote control is included, but I know you probably have some of these remotes, and if you ever lose it, all the buttons are on the side, so you're never concerned about can you still operate it even if you lose this. There's a case to be made for a second or a third. Think of the grandma going to the t-ball game. Think of dad outside by the grill for Father's Day, right? And then think of the golden retriever puppy outside and laying on the hot sidewalk. You can put this next to that fur baby, have it blowing on them, the baby in the stroller, things like that. But by the time July or August rolls around, Michelle, you know what happens here at HSN. We'll have Christmas trees behind us.
It's true. Chad, thank you. I'm so happy you came in for my Host Faves show. I hope everybody enjoys their fan from Bell & Howell. Have a good night. I know you're back in the morning with Tina.
Thank you so much.
Go get your beauty sleep, my friend. See you later. All right, let's keep going. It's summertime, you guys, and nothing says summertime more than ice cream or gelato or sorbet or frozen yogurt. Any of those frozen delicious treats make the summer amazing. And I have something for you that not only makes it delicious, easy, fun, but super convenient at the same time. This is from Kitchen HQ. This is our proprietary kitchen line here at HSN. This is a 2-pack of ice cream makers. They are in super fun designs and colors. They come individually gift boxed, so you can keep one, gift one. But this is how, with minimal ingredients, at home, you can make your own delicious frozen treats. And we have 2 of these today for $36. So they're $18 a piece, which is incredible. You see all these great color options. This is your pistachio with white. We have black with white. We also have the lilac, which has this fun white with like a sprinkle design. Down in the front, we have the red and white, and then we have the aqua with the sprinkle design. You get everything you need, the freezer bowls, the paddles, the containers, the lids, the power unit for this. It's so easy. So we're gonna show you how it's done. And Chef Shahir Massoud is here with us from Kitchen HQ.
How cool
and
is this?
Many other cooking shows and cookbooks and education, my friend, but this is such an easy thing to make.
First, let's just talk about the best, it's taking my breath away, the best vanilla ice cream you're ever gonna see. Just look at the consistency.
I'm gonna grab a spoon.
As well you should, Michelle. I mean, just look at that.
Look, wow.
It's smooth, it's creamy.
Oh my gosh.
And if you can mix milk, cream, vanilla, sugar together, you can make this ice cream. But I'm gonna teach you, how good is this? I'm gonna teach you how to make the perfect ice cream, sorbet, gelato, frozen yogurt. You are in control of the sugar, the fat, the lactose, the flavors.
Yeah. That's delicious.
It's the most stunning
and see,
ice cream.
I love how you have a setup. Let's think about like an
Yeah.
ice cream party. Kids are out
Totally.
of school. You got to give them things to do,
Yeah.
right? Who doesn't love making ice cream? But usually it's a huge pain. It takes a lot of work. And it's not something we normally would do, and it takes forever.
And a lot of people have never made ice cream or sorbet or gelato before, and that's why I love showing the quick demo. If you can mix milk, cream, vanilla, sugar together, you can make ice cream. It's that simple. Now, the best part is you get the recipes. So you're gonna know the ratio of milk, cream, sugar, vanilla, but you can go less cream, more milk. Now you have a gelato and less fat. You could use a sweetener, cut back on your sugar. You could put Greek yogurt in here, have a frozen yogurt. A sorbet, it's so limitless in terms of what you could do. Now turn on the machine, pour in that base, and that's it. In about 20 minutes, you have that silky, perfect ice cream. And from this vanilla base, Michelle, you can now add chocolate, your favorite cereal, nut, candy, green tea powder, whatever. You can get so creative with that same base. Milk, cream, vanilla, sugar. That's it.
That's incredible.
And from there, you control. Maybe you want to use a natural sweetener, like honey or maple, or use a Splenda sweetener. Maybe you want to use an almond milk and cut back on your lactose.
Nice.
Maybe you want to put some yogurt in there, or do a fruit sorbet. I'm going to show you how easy all of that is. It's super fun.
And think about this price point. So it's $18 per. You're getting two
Look
of
at
these
that.
individually made. That looks incredible. We went to one of those ice
Look at
cream
this.
shops where you add the mix-ins and you kind of customize. Well, we're a family of 4.
Look at
it
that.
was about $50.
It adds up.
By the time we got out the door. It was ridiculous.
Look at
and
this.
you just made this.
And you can make it in 20 minutes. So you got to try this. This is a little chocolate cherry chunk ice cream. So you could put your favorite chocolate, your favorite jam. You can really get creative in the flavors. Here's another thing you could do also. As the ice cream is churning, you can drizzle in sauces. You can add toppings into the ice cream flavor as it goes. And you mentioned lining up a few of these. So when my son turned 5, we lined up 4 of these, and that was the birthday party. Yeah. All the kids made their flavors, added toppings. You can get so creative with the flavors, but the composition of, you're in control of the sugar, the fat, the lactose. You could add Greek yogurt. I'm gonna show you a fruit sorbet in a second. There's so much you can do, and most important, you get the recipe so you know exactly what to do once you get it home.
That cherry flavor is incredible. And then you're also getting the containers that you can put your treats in and keep them in the freezer.
This is the best part of Kitchen HQ. Because it's our in-house brand, I can come up with an idea and we actually make it.
Yeah.
So originally we started with the ice cream maker and I was making all these flavors, and I told the team here at Kitchen HQ, we need pint containers, because once you make your flavor, what do you do with it? Yeah. That's the best part of being the in-house brand. Now you get the pint containers, and look, I even created a little label area with a dry erase marker. You can put your label, you can put your flavor name, you can name it after your kids or grandkids. It is so much fun. And also, check this out, what we created, a heatable ice cream scoop. So once your ice cream is rock hard in the freezer, the ice cream scoop actually heats up. Look at this.
OMG. Love it.
Right?
And so what, that's like a rechargeable little ice cream
USB
scoop.
chargeable. So once you get that rock hard ice cream, look, you're not suffering, you're not squeezing to get it out.
Oh my
gosh. It just comes perfectly out.
What
so get
kind
those little
is
add-ons.
that?
Oh, this is a little Rocky Road. There you go.
Rocky Road, you're killing me,
Caramel,
Chef.
chocolate, you could get your marshmallows in there. And you mentioned it, when you go out, Michelle, and buy the ice cream, it's expensive. And it's not really an experience. When you see your kids and grandkids light up when they mix these ingredients, watch it churn in real time. Yeah, get in there.
Well, I mean, this is like ice cream. So when you make it, you can get soft serve or sorbet consistency, throw it in the freezer in the container, and get super rock hard ice cream.
And look, the longer you churn it, the firmer it's gonna get. So you're in control of whether you wanted a soft serve, a harder ice cream. You're in control of the fat, the sugar, the lactose. Add some Greek yogurt. I'm gonna show you a sorbet in a sec. Make a gelato, meaning less cream, more milk. So you really control every aspect. The flavors, of course. From that vanilla base, you can add your favorite candy, nut, crushed up cereal, chocolate drizzle, caramel.
Wow.
Even get your cherry jam in there for a fruit-based ice cream or gelato.
Sure.
It is so, so much fun. Now, I've shown you ice cream.
Okay.
I showed you a different flavor. I'm gonna show you gelato in a sec. Let's talk sorbet real quick.
How'd you
Because
do that?
look at how smooth and perfect this sorbet is. This is a mango sorbet, and all I did, I took my frozen mango, pureed it up. Actually, it'd be great in that Ninja that I saw.
Yes, it would.
Right? And you make that puree with a little bit of sugar and water. I can add some lime zest to this as well. Michelle, you gotta try this.
Yeah, I had grabbed
I got
this
you. You're
spoon.
already
Thank you for
locked and
making me
loaded.
one. I love mango.
This is my favorite sorbet. You could do raspberry.
That is so fresh. It doesn't taste like mango flavor because
tastes
it's
like
actual mango. You know what I noticed too?
It's
You're not
so
gonna
good.
get freezer burn on these. You don't get those little crystals
Totally.
in your ice cream and sorbet.
And when you churn it fresh, that's a great observation. You get a smooth consistency. It's not freezer burn, especially with sorbet. When you think of a sorbet, sometimes we think of like a rock hard, icy sorbet. This is almost like a soft serve. Look at how beautiful this is.
So good.
So all you do, take your favorite fresh frozen fruit, puree it with a splash of water. You could add sugar, you don't have to. Sometimes the natural sweetness of the fruit does it for you. Add a little lime zest, I like that. And churn it. You puree it and churn it.
Do a little chili on top.
Oh,
chili
yeah.
powder. This is a new spoon, by the way, just so nobody thinks I'm double dipping. They give us lots of spoons when we come out here. Okay, so I wanted this in my show because it's a summertime theme this hour. Next hour, we're gonna have fashion and beauty.
Yeah.
So I hope you stick with us. But to me, this is the quintessential summertime treat.
Yep.
It is ice cream. And whether that is your kids out of school, your grandkids visiting, the get-togethers, maybe you're just trying to watch your sugar or watch your calories and you want control of what you're making.
Yep.
This is the ultimate way to do it, and 20 minutes. Just keep these in the freezer and then mix up your base, throw it in and go, and you're ready to roll. And you're getting 2 of these today. So if you look at the price point, that's $18 per. Comes with everything you need,
which
with
is
the
super
pints,
cool.
all the pieces,
And
even
again,
the recipe book.
You can label your flavor, you can name it after your favorite kids, grandkids, when they come up with their flavor combination. All the time, especially my 4-year-old. Catherine will say, oh, this is Catherine's chocolate pistachio, whatever, and we'll label it there for her so that she knows that's her creation. It is so much fun. That one's banging.
Look at how icy the outside is now.
And it's the right size. So this is the 1-pint container. Every ice cream maker has to live in your freezer for 24 hours to get nice and cold. So for me, this is the right size. Sometimes you'll see large ones like that take up your whole freezer. Leave that 1-pint size in your freezer, and then you can put, your bag of frozen peas inside, etc. Now look at this.
Ooh,
this is a pistachio gelato. That is so stunning. And again, look at how smooth.
That is incredible.
Look at that. Now, the crazy thing with this gelato is, try this, Michelle.
No. Don't make me do it. You know why I really
It's a hard life we have here. A gelato, like I told you, less cream, more milk. So less fat here.
Oh my gosh. It doesn't taste like less fat. That tastes like I should feel guilty, but I don't.
This is my favorite of all of them.
That is
a pistachio
so
gelato is unbeatable.
good.
But it comes down to being in control of, you can go less cream, more milk, you cut back on the fat. You can go all milk. You can use an almond milk. You can put some Greek yogurt in here for some protein.
Gosh.
You can use a sweetener. You can add any flavor. It's about creating that experience and controlling the fat, the sugar, the lactose, the flavors, a sorbet.
How exciting.
You get all the recipes.
I mean,
this one's good.
I was reading through reviews and people were like, now I use it every single night. They were like, I'm following the recipes. You get a whole book with ideas to get you started. Look at the consistency.
It's perfect.
20 minutes. Actually, I shouldn't say that. 20 minutes will give you like softer serve. The more you let it run, the thicker it will get like this.
So you're even in control of the consistency because if I keep churning it for 5 more minutes, etc., it will get firmer.
Yeah. So you gotta twist it on.
You twist on the top, turn it on, that's it. You just let it churn.
So good.
It's so easy.
We got a whole other table here.
Yeah.
I will say the color options, the pistachio with whites, that is our most limited. We've got a couple hundred. That's it. Red, very, very popular. It's always our #1 selling kitchen accessory color. You get 2, you guys, for $36. They are individually boxed. It would be such a great gift idea.
How cool.
A lot of people said, oh, I gifted this to my daughter and her family. I gifted this to my neighbors. Housewarming gift, like how fun would that be?
Sure.
Or maybe you're going for a summertime party at someone's house and you want to bring this and say, hey, here you go. Like you bring all the ingredients, it's ready to roll. So what did you just mix
By the
up
way,
now?
this is our Kitchen HQ whisk. If you've never seen a whisk
that's
like this,
smart.
look at how easy it is to whisk your ingredients. It's super cool. So here, the same base, milk, cream, sugar, vanilla. I just added cocoa powder. Now I'm gonna make chocolate ice cream.
Okay.
So you're one ingredient away from that vanilla base from having a brand new flavor. Cocoa powder takes you to chocolate ice cream land. It's that easy. Pour it into your unit and watch. It just starts to churn.
So the bottom is already frozen. You leave that in your freezer and take it out
that in your
when
freezer
you use
for a
it.
day.
Okay.
I leave mine all the time.
Yeah.
So at any given time, I'm 20 minutes away from my ice cream,
I like what you said.
right?
This is a 1 pint size, so unlike the other ones that are massive, you actually can leave it in your freezer. It defeats the purpose if you're storing it elsewhere because you don't have room, and then when you want ice cream, you're like, I have to wait a day, right? Ooh, now we're putting chocolate
Now you can add a little
syrup
chocolate drizzle in there. This is the best part. As it's churning, you can add in those swirls, candies, favorite crushed up cereal, chopped up nuts, etc. And look, from just adding that cocoa powder, I've now got the most stunning chocolate swirl ice cream you've ever seen.
Okay.
You're locked and loaded with the spoon.
You know what you need with this, right? French fries.
What?
Come on. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? Maybe it's just a USA thing.
French fries?
Yes, you dip a salty, crunchy French fry into chocolate. There's a fast food chain that makes these type of things. They cost a lot, and there's weird mystery stuff in it, but it's delicious.
I'll try that tomorrow.
A little salty,
I'll try that
sweet.
tomorrow.
You're trying new snacks today.
Hold on a second. Now, this is the best part. If I keep this churning and add something salty inside, maybe a chopped up pretzel or a potato chip, I can put it in my pint container and label it. Michelle's salty chocolate weird flavor.
I can't be the only one.
Fun.
Has anybody tried that?
French
I'm telling
fries.
you, next time you have chocolate ice cream, dip a French fry in it.
This is the moment I'm talking about.
I know, but see, you're right. I could have my own Michelle's mix.
There you go.
And you can label it in the container that comes with it. Okay, we've got, oh my gosh, you made ice cream sandwiches.
Now check this next flavor out.
Genius.
This one is gonna blow your mind.
Okay.
I added a little Greek yogurt to my base. Remember the base, just milk, cream, sugar, vanilla, that's it. I add a little Greek yogurt and a little bit of dulce de leche.
What?
So now I've got a dulce de leche frozen yogurt, and just look at how perfect this consistency is. When you churn ice cream fresh, just look at that.
Wow.
It is the perfect ice cream, gelato, frozen yogurt, even the sorbet I showed you, it's not icy. Now you gotta try this. A little dulce de leche with the Greek yogurt.
That might be my favorite. It's extra creamy.
It's super, the yogurt actually gives it a nice creaminess and a little bit of protein. So even if, I know some like fitness buffs out there will make like an almond milk, Greek yogurt, protein powder ice cream. You can do that. You can add a sweetener. You can add less cream, more milk. You're in control of the fat, the sugar, the lactose.
I think
double going in.
Well,
I love
listen,
that. Means it's a good one.
It's a good one. And and this is the thing. You can play. You can get creative.
Look at that.
You're gonna figure out what your favorite recipes are, and a lot of like the base.
The base
you have
is
this
easy.
stuff on hand usually.
Totally.
Milk, cream. What else did you have? A little bit
milk,
of
cream, sugar, vanilla.
That's
it. And from there, you decide if you want to go less cream, more milk. You got gelato. If you want to use an almond milk or an oat milk, you can do that. If you want to cut back on the sugar and use honey, maple, a sweetener, and you're cutting back on the sugar, you can do that.
Wow.
You're in control of the fat. You could use a lactose-free milk. Lactose, flavors, sugar. And you're going to get the recipes that I created. It's a hard job to make ice cream, sorbet, gelato, frozen yogurt, so you know the exact ratios. You get the booklet with all the recipes. You get the pint container, which I love because you can label your own flavor, like Michelle's salty potato chip, French fry, chocolate ice cream.
Try it. It's delicious.
I'm gonna try it.
And you know, unlike other ice cream makers in the past, first of all, it's not this giant machine. It's not time consuming. You don't have to babysit. You don't have to like do the whole salt thing. And like it just,
it's easy.
This is convenience. This is what Kitchen HQ is all about. It's our proprietary brand, which is how we're able to send you 2 of these for $36. Our flex pay is $7 and change. You can't even buy a pint of ice cream for that amount. Right? So this is such a good deal. I love this lavender.
And I love the
use
consistency.
a real spoon.
Get a real spoon.
You use your sampler, but
I've got chunks of peach in here.
Okay.
Taste the peach. I've got a little peach and strawberry situation happening.
That is summertime.
That is
right
summertime
there.
in an ice cream. And think about the colors, the flavors, the textures you're gonna get. Homemade ice cream, gelato, sorbet. And I just love to
Delicious.
show it's not icy, it's not crystallized. It is the perfect consistency of ice cream, sorbet, gelato, frozen yogurt you're ever gonna have. And you get the pint containers, and that's half the battle because you're gonna build up your little inventory of flavors and label them as well.
I want to get these because now that it is summer, like even just today, we hear a knock on the door.
Yeah.
It's a neighborhood kid, came over to play with
Yeah.
my 2 boys. They're there all day. Like, they need stuff to do. I don't want them playing video games all day long. I could be like, hey guys, let's make ice cream. Let them pick their mix, let them make it. It's delicious. I'm controlling the ingredients. How fun is that, right? So whether you are using this to entertain, it's just for yourself, you want to gift somebody, Summer Host Faves is the opportunity to get our personal favorites, but get them at an amazing value. And tonight, that $36 is not for one, that's for 2. Two of these. And you get the pint containers. Yeah, and you get the recipe book. You're gonna love it. So enjoy that, you guys. Use the Flex Pay. I'm gonna let you make maybe one more flavor before I run to our next hour. What do you got?
This is
I'm gonna take it and
the
run.
raspberry sorbet.
Okay, thank you, friend.
And again, your favorite frozen fruit, pureed up with some water.
Oh my gosh.
You don't even have to add sugar. You can, but you don't have to. And you can add some lime zest. Think about raspberry, blueberry, mango, pineapple. The sorbet consistency is perfect. Look at how smooth it is. So whether you're doing your ice cream, your gelato, your frozen yogurt, or your sorbet, you're gonna get all the recipes. And if you can mix milk, cream, vanilla, sugar, you can make ice cream. If you wanna go less cream, more milk, cut back on the fat, you got a gelato. If you wanna add some Greek yogurt, you can make a beautiful chocolate frozen yogurt like this. Have a little bit of protein, why not? You're in control of the sugar, the fat, the lactose, the flavors, and the experience. And the best part is you get those pint containers as well so that you can actually label your ice cream, come up with a fun name, and just look at how